how old were you when you knew you wanted to be an entertainer?
I knew that I wanted to be a singer. I think that, well, I always sang as a kid, but I think that it really clicked in when I was about 17.
And acting?
That clicked in about 3 years ago. I mean, but I say that because I backed into acting in a lot of ways, and my life has really been, the theme of my life is everything I've done is because I've loved someone. I haven't been a careerist.
Wow, that's interesting.
So I didn't do films like, oh, well, if I do this one, then that'll happen to this. I lived out of the country from 81 until 91. I was I know I frustrated a lot of agents and a lot of people. But my path has been about, love and relationships and acting. Because I started out as an animator and then I was a singer, so acting became, one prong of expression. But I didn't really, as I say, I didn't really pursue it, like, oh, if I've got to play that role sinks me. It was kind of more like, oh, okay, yeah, they want me to do that, I could do that kind of thing.
Sounds like you were in the flow of your life.
I was in the flow of my life, but it at this point in my life, after my kids were launched, I felt that thing.
So you fell in love with it all over again?
Well, I had that desire to act specifically. So when you say, when did you know? I kind of knew, but as far as that need, right, that's arrived.
So you've done so many different types of acting roles. Do you have a few that really stand out for you?
There's the making of it, and you have that memory, and you have that experience. And then there's the film itself, when you see it. And then there's the kind of world that's shaped by the film. Sometimes a lot of people have seen a film, so your world kind of shifts and it changes what's around you. Everything's a story. Everything has some kind of resonance. There's always been a reason, for anything that I've done. And when I break it down, it's because somebody was involved, or even the character, the person who was the character called to me.
Do you prefer comedy? I mean, you're obviously so good at it.
My process is the same, whether it's comedy or not.
What's the funnest project you think you've worked on?
Well, you know what's funny? I did this movie. I had a small part in this film called Summer Camp recently. It was Diane Keaton and Kathy Bates and Alfred Woodard. I just had a small part, but I had the best time of my life. And I don't really know what happened to the movie, but you can't calibrate, Yeah. There's that saying, comedy is hard. I love Chevy and we have an amazing chemistry, but those were hard. The vacation films were most identifiable comedies for me, were really hard work,
sure.
to get it right. My process is always the same. My process is, character driven.